YouTubers buy the craziest jewelry you'll ever see.
Chat, what the f?
Speed spent all his money to become Ronaldo's biggest D-rider.
A Ronaldo car!
Kai's purchase turned him into a superhero. And one YouTuber's biggest purchase sent him into outer space. From $1 purchases all the way up to $30 million purchases, things are only gonna get more expensive as we move on. Starting with Mr. Beast, he spent $1 on a yacht?
Why did you sell me this boat for $1?
The storage just kept racking up.
Interesting. There you go. Okay, now that we're on the water, what are we working with in here? I don't think the floor is supposed to do that. I don't know if this is even worth $1. Oh, we're actually sinking. Come, Chandler!
Okay, $1 for a yacht in any condition is crazy. But Speed's even crazier for spending more money just to get a girlfriend.
Like, how do I get like a girl though? What the sh**?
Hi, me right here. Let's talk to get to know each other. Or I can with him, okay?
Let's do her. Hello?
Hello?
Come on, let's play. Are you ready?
Yeah!
What the fuck?
You good?
Are you good? Really? Bro, yo, alright, come here. Go over there. Are you go over there? You know simple fucking instructions. Oh, simple fucking instructions.
You good? You good? Not bad, I guess.
Bend down. Look the other way. What the fuck? I paid you for a reason. Now do your job. I'm sick of this shit. You're at. I paid you 55 goddamn USD dollars. Turn around.
Advantage of me.
Turn around. God damn it.
Alright, and acting like that? No wonder why Speed's always getting rejected.
Oh, you want a hug? What's up? How you doing?
Anyways, he's $55 poorer now, all cause of girls. But XQC spent 40 times as much on the worst fit I have ever seen, man. Everything started cause man's had absolutely zero drip. I mean, what the hell are these fits, man? But things got worse on stream while he was scrolling through designer clothes and something caught his eye.
Oh! That one is sick though. The jungle print. That one's pretty baller. That's fire. It's 1.2K. I'd never buy this. You kidding me, dude? I'd never buy this. I could have $6 billion. I wouldn't buy it.
Now, alright, even though he said he'd never, his chat was going crazy spamming him to buy it until he did.
This is so dumb. Okay, I bought it.
And after the purchase, eventually it was time for the big reveal.
Chat, what is chatting? I have the full set now. Oh, that ain't that bad. It's pretty short though. It's not bad. Is this dripped out or what?
Man, I can't even take dude seriously. I mean, that might be Versace, but it is ugly, even though it cost $2,000. At least KSI spent more on a phone straight out of a jewelry store.
Your boy is doing Dubai in style, man. Just bought a $3 grand iPhone. What? Gas. What? Here we go. It's my big gold iPhone X. Happy days, man.
Alright, now, a golden iPhone might seem crazy, but KSI uses his phone how much?
How much do you use your phone?
12 hours a day.
12 hours a day? I guess a phone that costs $3K is worth it. But Cenat's purchase turned him into a superhero.
I am Iron Jarvis Clothes Mask. Ah!
Nobody could believe that purchase, man. And honestly, it shouldn't even be legal. Dude became a superhero for $10,000. But even Iron Man would be jealous of Whistling Diesel, because he dropped 3 times as much on shoes from the future. Because in the movie Back to the Future, Marty McFly wore these futuristic kicks called Nike Air Max. These things looked insane, had LEDs all around them, and even laced themselves up.
Laces, all right.
So obviously YouTubers were gonna cop them, like Logan Paul, and even Cenat got those too. But I never, ever thought I'd see someone do what Whistling Diesel did with his pair.
Hey
Oh, I feel good. The lights still work. Stupid shoes. They're not stupid. Stupid shoes.
As a sneakerhead myself, all I can do is cry seeing that. What a waste of $30,000, man. But what if I told you that Speed bought one of the most expensive and craziest pets in the entire world? This robo-dog is something serious, man. It's completely powered by AI, can listen to commands,
Roll over.
literally break dances. And if you're in the mood, it can even get a little intimate. Yo, what the fuck, Speed? That's sick. But the craziest part about the dog ain't even that. It got modded with its own flamethrower. Alright, now that's a fire way to spend $50,000. But Tfue spent even more just to finger some dudes. Tfue's gaming setup was already crazy. I mean, a custom keyboard worth thousands, a beast of a PC that glows purple, is personalized with his name on it, and wait a minute, a mouse only worth $500? Mans fell off. Until he upgraded, he hit a final mouse, told him to make some magic happen, and eventually after they customized him something special, they sent him on a hunt to go find it.
There it is. Camera guy, zoom in on that shit. Bro, that's gonna be it, bro. Oh my.
Holy shit.
This shit icier than my head, bro.
I never even thought it was possible to get a mouse covered in gold and diamonds, but that's what Tfue got. And since there's only 50 of them in the entire world, Tfue loves it so much he even sleeps with it. Now that's a man who knows how to get laid. And that's why Final Mouse got paid $100,000. But at least Tfue got his money's worth, cause Jack Doherty spent double that just to get scammed. Jack was hosting a huge house party for Halloween, and somehow, this dude managed to book Polo G to come and perform. But from the second that Polo showed up, Jack was already making things awkward.
What are you dressed up as?
Polo G.
Type shit. I'm dressed up as that guy that crashed McLaren and doesn't give a f about his film work. Hey yo, call your little assholes for real. Yo, Polo G, I love you. I love you, man.
Happy Halloween, happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Y'all ready for Polo G tonight? Let me make some noise.
Yeah. Keep going. But they ain't do that job for me. Yo, W Polo. Hey, I love you, bro. Yo, you want the mic? You don't want it?
And I guess Polo G eventually had enough of being around Jack and his D-Gen crowd. So dude just took his $200K that Jack paid him and left. Imagine being so corny that you can't even pay people to be around you. But Cenat, Duke, Dennis, and Phantom are the opposite, because they all spent more on matching whips. All of them already had some of the craziest cars of any YouTuber. I mean, whether we're talking about Duke's Hulk Green Hellcat, Phantom's blacked out Escalade, or even Kai's AMG. But they were all trying to level up, so each of them got their own custom Urus. Kai and Phantom got theirs in red and blue.
Red and blue like Spider-Man?
Eventually, Phantom wasn't feeling his though, so he switched his up.
Purple on purple on purple on purple on purple.
Then Daddy Duke got his customized to be all green with stars on the roof.
Man, this goddamn Dr. Doom, man.
And obviously all these guys weren't gonna let their purchases go unnoticed, so they all pulled up to a gas station on stream just to flex.
Don't count yourself out. Don't count yourself out. Look. Now look again. Crazy, son. I'm locked in, focused up. I was so focused up. Boom.
Used to be dead ass broke, bro. With no money, no power, no food at the crib, food stamps. But guess what now? Look.
Look. Sometimes you gotta eat lamb chops to rot in lamb chops, man.
Now, alright, I can't even lie, man, that's fire. And honestly, if you guys would subscribe. Maybe me, FieldFlix, and HoopFlix could do the same. Regardless, even though a triplet of Urises cost the gang $330,000 each, some other YouTubers nearly doubled that just to get some crazy neck game. Usually rappers are the ones dropping bags on jewelry, but there's a couple of YouTubers who bought some of the craziest chains that I've ever seen, man. Starting with Jake Paul, once he launched his W brand, he bought a crazy piece with his W logo completely flooded in diamonds, and it was hanging off a big ass Cuban link that's also covered in diamonds and even W logos. Man, even though he's ugly as hell, this chain is sexy, goddamn. But not as sexy as Kai Cenat's chain, that's almost as big as him. Cause for Kai's 22nd birthday, his boy Eliante gifted him this huge 4-leaf clover piece. What? This thing damn near glows in the dark. It's got huge diamond chunks sitting in the clovers, and even has diamond balls to hang around his neck.
Chat, what the f?
But KSI got an even crazier chain that came straight out of an anime. Since KSI is a fiend for Dragon Ball Z, he copped one of his favorite characters, Beerus, on a chain.
Oh, God!
With sparkling purple sapphires all over his face, black and yellow diamonds covering his chest, and his name spelled out in diamonds on the bottom, it's no wonder the other sidemen were hyped when they saw this masterpiece.
Oh,
Now that is
amazing.
I'd be hyped too. This anime chain and all the other chains cost them $500,000 each. But iShowSpeed spent even more just to become Ronaldo's biggest meat rider.
Ronaldo!
See, it is not breaking news that Speed is obviously obsessed with Ronaldo. I mean, dude literally cried when he met him. And he even made a whole ass song about him.
Cristiano Ronaldo. So
His little man crush had him spending crazy money on all sorts of Ronaldo items. It started with a signed Ronaldo jersey for $30,000. Next, he bought a $100,000 diamond Ronaldo chain, a $100,000 Ronaldo watch.
It's the Ronaldo watch.
He even spent another $100,000 on a whole ass Ronaldo themed streaming room.
Welcome to iShowSpeed, $100,000 new setup. Suey.
Dude's got Ronaldo on the door, a big ass Ronaldo number 7 on the wall, and a crazy looking display with another signed Ronaldo jersey.
You gay.
But even all of that combined ain't as crazy as his craziest Ronaldo purchase.
Oh my goodness! A Ronaldo car!
But Ronaldo slapped on the front, number 7's on the side, Ronaldo's Portugal colors. This crazy looking Ronaldo mobile cost him another $350,000. So hold on a second. According to my calculations, yup, all that put together adds up to $680,000, which is honestly the craziest riding of all time. Give this man an award or something. But honestly, none of that is as bad as when Agent spent a bigger amount than he weighs on a purchase that might end up putting him in court. See, Agent was cool for a while with his custom sky blue BMW M4, but after seeing his boys from earlier cop their matching Lambos, he was feeling a bit left out, so he decided to go car shopping.
Have you seen a more beautiful black in your life? 427,000. I'm about to say 30. Is this the Aventador? That will be it. This green right here, this red one is available. This is new. And then he said there's a couple of Urises in the back.
And after being around a bunch of cars made him horny, he eventually pulled the trigger on this.
My brand new Ferrari SF90. One of the, if not probably the fastest car in this whole establishment. This is the type of shit like I could have never seen for myself. Almost 1,000 horsepower, one of the fastest cars on the planet.
Oh my God! Oh!
His Ferrari SF90 was more than a car. I mean, not only did he post a million pics of it and eventually give it its own name, Venom. Shortly after he got the car, he revealed something even crazier.
There's a chance I get sued by Ferrari because I will mod the car. This is not a debate. I mod all my cars. Ferrari hates that shit.
Apparently, Ferrari has a policy where anyone who buys their cars are strictly prohibited from making any alterations to them. And if you disobey, you could be banned from ever buying a Ferrari again and possibly be sued. So Agent really spent $800,000 on a car, and they're gonna try to tell him what he can do with it? Now that's lame. But what definitely isn't lame and costs even more is the most expensive fit that a YouTuber ever wore. Jake Paul was about to have the biggest fight of his life against one of the greatest boxers ever, Mike Tyson. And for such a special occasion, he wanted to do something crazy. He walked out there in a diamond-studded jacket with his W brand logo on the front and a skull and crossbones on the back, some ugly-ass zebra-looking shoes that also had diamonds dripping off them, and of course he had to put diamonds all around his shorts just to flex on everybody watching. Now that fit was definitely crazy, but hold on, let's see what the GOAT Mike Tyson was wearing.
Oh! What the fuck?
That fit is ass. Anyways, Jake's fight night fit may have cost $1 million, but what his brother Logan bought not only set a world record, I thought it was something only little kids played with. See, Logan was completely obsessed with Pokemon, and after spending literally hundreds of thousands of dollars unboxing rare Pokemon cards,
A blaster!
he still wasn't satisfied. So he traveled all the way across the world to Dubai so he could buy the rarest and most expensive Pokemon card of all time.
Oh my god. Oh no, you did not. Oh my god, bro.
Hold on. Dude really got one of the rarest cards on Earth? A 101 Perfect 10 graded Pikachu that not only set a world record.
The most expensive Pokemon trading card sold at a private sale is a PSA Grade 10 Pikachu illustrated card, $5,275,000 on July 22nd, 2021. You are officially amazing.
Logan never wanted this thing out of his possession, so to make it even more expensive, he got it put on a huge diamond chain. And I just hope he bought some security to keep around him, man, because that's a $5.3 million lick just waiting to happen. But alright, what if I told you that Quebble Cop spent millions more just to live in the sky?
I was born and raised in Amsterdam, and that's where this penthouse is located, on the entire top floor of this building.
Yeah, dude's top floor penthouse suite's not only big as fuck. Inside, he has a real-life bonsai tree, a self-playing grand piano.
Isn't this insane? What?
And some sick-looking art pieces.
Drake and Meek Mill have a song together. There Drake raps and says,
"Lot of murk caught me in a hard way."
And I love that line so much, I had to get some Takeshi Murakami art pieces.
But that's only like a quarter of the house, man. He's even got a crazy-looking master bedroom with a sliding glass display for his kicks, his own home gym that comes with a sauna, and a balcony looking over Amsterdam with a jacuzzi where, of course, he's always getting wet. But even a $7.5 million top floor penthouse doesn't compare to David Dobrik's house that's in the hills. Just look at how magical this place is, man. Inside, you're greeted by 2 life-size statues of Iron Man guarding a staircase.
How much does this one cost?
This was like $9,000.
Gotcha.
A monster living room with a beautiful view of his outdoor pool, a bowling alley, and a special kind of water fountain.
It's a water fountain like you get at school, but instead of water, check this out. It's fruit punch.
Now, if I had one of those, I'd be slurping on that all day. But anyways, let's head to the outside because he's got a giant oversized beer pong setup, his own half court where he even cooks NBA players. And honestly, he's got one of the most beautiful views that I've ever seen. But my favorite part of his crib has to be his podcast room. Hey, David, invite me over sometime, man. But anyways, altogether, David's dream home in the hills cost him $12 million. But Amaranth spent more than double that on some gas? No, not like that. After making literally millions of dollars farming lonely simps on Twitch, news broke that Amaranth bought a Circle K gas station for $4 million. Then she followed that up with a Come and Go for $8.4 million and a couple 7-Elevens for another $10 million. What the f? But anyways, apparently the reason she chose to invest in gas stations was because of a loophole where she'd lease them out to other companies in order to get tax breaks. And honestly, I'm a dropout, so I have no idea what the hell any of that means, so I'll just stick to lurking in her chat and dropping all my YouTube money on mommy. But even though all that gas added up to over $22 million, that still isn't the most expensive purchase in this video. Cause last, but definitely not least, the most expensive thing a YouTuber bought went to outer space.
Light the candle!
Only Dude Perfect would do something so historic. Cause after winning their contest of whose model rocket could launch the highest,
the person going to space, Kobe Cotton.
No way!
Cody from their group was selected for the most expensive and craziest trip in the universe, a journey to outer space. Now, obviously you can't just hop on a rocket and leave the planet with no experience, so he immediately started training for the biggest day of his life.
Most important thing we do is an actual simulation, so they have this mock version of our capsule. We actually walk through the entire thing just like it'll be on the mission. The whole thing shakes, vibrates, makes noises. We see all the stuff on the readouts. All clear? Whoa! This isn't helpful for space! And finished it off with a little dive test. Bang! Fix it! Straight out of a Matt Damon movie. That one I actually felt kind of cool in. I feel pretty good.
And finally, after weeks of training, he was ready for the big day.
Flight Vector, New Shepard is go for launch. Booster commences terminal count.
They just said New Shepard's go for launch. They literally just cleared it.
T-minus 10.
Oh my god,
9,
guys!
8, 7.
Let's go, baby!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Engine.
Light the candle! We're on a rocket! No way. 70,000 feet. Oh, you can feel it in your neck. We're going 2,000 miles an hour. Oh my gosh. Oh, guys, we're floating. Yes, guys, we're doing it. Hey. All right, now take it in, guys. Look, look, look.
Alright, that's gotta be one of the craziest experiences that you could even have. Trips like that have sold for over $28 million and sometimes even more. But alright, now that that's added to my bucket list, I'm not gonna be able to afford something like that unless you guys go ahead and watch this video, man. Kai's house is that ridiculous. And his ain't even the craziest or most expensive. There's also the most disgusting house on the planet, cribs with water parks. There's even a YouTuber who's neighbors with Kylie Jenner, but you're not gonna be able to see any of that unless you just click this already, man. Click it.